All right, so the time jumped forward, so there's a little bit more daylight in the afternoon, but it got cold. I don't like the cold. But anyway, Austin got some things done to that one. Ooh, that wind's really cold. But the wideband's not reading through the computer for some reason. You're supposed to run the white wire from the gauge to the blue 55 wire, and we've done that, and we've had it reading through the HP tuner scanner before. For some reason it's not working, so he's gonna have to come over here and figure that out. And then we got the big dog in here because I gotta do some things to it. I gotta fix the nitrous purge. You guys wasn't able to see it because I didn't turn the GoPro on, but right after that last pass, I ran the 1024. The purge right at the end of the pass, it just come on all by itself, and I could see the tip of it frosting over. So I thought, I'm gonna hit the, I don't even know if that was leaking during the pass. If it was, we could have went faster. But I reached over and hit the purge button, and that was a really bad idea because it went, it just went wide open. It wouldn't shut off. I kept hitting the button, wouldn't shut off. And about $40 worth of nitrous later, it emptied the bottle because that return road on Kentucky Dragway, there's really nowhere to pull off of it. And, you know, you got cars coming down the track and coming back down the return road, so I don't know. But I need to fix the purge. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but the front end come up a little bit faster than I liked, so I'm gonna tighten those up about 2 clicks. I'm gonna put the 9 heat range NGK plugs in it, and some other stuff I can't think of. I gotta move the seat back where Christopher likes it, and there's some other things I need to do, but can't think of that right now. But let's dive into it. Austin's going to be here. Oh, he's got to put a manual oil pressure gauge in that one also, because the oil pressure gauge, 98 uses a 2-wire. We put a 1-wire in, it's just not reading right. So he just wants to put a manual gauge in them. I like the manual gauges better anyway because it's reading the actual oil pressure, you know, whereas I think sensors are more likely to fail than an actual gauge that's reading the oil pressure, but that's just my opinion. But all right, so on the purge, I just this piece was slid on there, down there like that. This just got this nut. Unscrewed the nut, took that off. I'm gonna put that over there because I'm gonna run it to the other side of the motor because that's where the wiring's at. It'll be easier to work on. Now, Christopher has an in-car gauge, so I'll be able to, ooh, you know what? I can probably just unscrew that and then take this off and then unscrew it from there, and then I have to twist this out. I believe that's what I'm gonna do. Won't shut off. And it's off. That'd take everything off. But we got her off. Make sure you clean all that Teflon off. You want to make sure it don't get where the nitrous is flowing, because that'll cause issues. With these, let's take this apart and see why it's stuck open. Now when you take these apart, they make a special tool that goes down in there. You hold this part and you turn it. But now you can just use 2 bolts right here and kind of screw them together and then turn it. You can hold on this side, it doesn't really hurt it any. But if you hold here, you get some indentations and stuff in that, then it's not gonna work right and could mess it up. But this one's broke, so I don't care. Just gonna grab it with some pliers here and there, turn it off of there. So this actually screwed off pretty easy. I didn't booger it up any. So you got this piece, and down inside that piece goes the plunger, and it had a little something stuck to it right there. I'm not sure how it got on there, but you can see where it was right there. Something got in there and got stuck to it, and it was something hard. I knocked it loose and it fell on the ground. Not gonna find it on that gravel, that's for sure. But I'm not sure what that was that got stuck there. But I bet I can clean that off and it still work. So I'm gonna save this. But yeah, that's what it was. So actually, instead of rewiring stuff, oh, and then that plunger goes down in here. That's what seals everything. But yeah, there was something stuck right down in there. And these have an in and an out, by the way. So I'll put that back together and I'll save it because I think it still worked. It just had a piece of dirt stuck in there. It wouldn't come out. I bought that one for my car a long time ago. So I'm going to put that one on there. And I'm pretty sure that's the same brand. So the magnet part. Ooh, zoomed in, Marshall. The magnet part, we don't even need to take that apart. We can just put that back on. This one right here, as long as everything fits. Probably making y'all dizzy, huh? All zoomed in. Pretty sure this is the same one. If not, we'll do some wiring. Not a big deal. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. Same freaking thing. So we just need this part. This part right here. It's the same magnet. Same freaking thing. So that'll save us some time. Won't have to do no wiring. We'll just change the plunger. But first, we have to clean all this stuff off. Now, on the AN fittings, like AN fitting like this, you don't use that Teflon tape. But if it's not an AN fitting like that, that's an MPT. You want to use that Teflon, but you got to be real careful that you not use that Teflon in a manner that it's going to get in the passages and get stuck in the nitrous lines.
Don't listen to nothing he's saying.
Who's that? It's Austin.
This guy's telling me.
Hey, look. I might have some teas for you.
Why is that?
For your
Pressure.
oil pressure.
Why was there extra in that?
There was extra in there. I forgot I even had this. But might be able to do something with this. Right here. You need an 1/8 inch to an MPT. Then you can come out this side and come out this side. But I'll be honest with you, I'd screw it where the oil pressure gauge was.
In the back?
Yeah.
Is that hard to get to?
Yeah, it's hard to get to. Usually I have to take the intake off to get to it, but
Easier just to tee up front. Any video?
I wonder if it'll get a good reading right there where it's pushing all that pressure through the, I don't know. We can see. So this one ain't the same. They look the same, but they're slightly different. Because this one fits on there good. The other one don't fit on there. So I put it over there so I can cut the wires and resolder these in. And just gonna unwind this one. But first, let's put a nitrous bottle in it and make sure it's gonna work. And Austin's out there, he's putting a manual oil pressure gauge in it. And then y'all be able to see how bad the 99 through 02 sensor reads in a 98 car. Not good. Alright. So I got it all in, the nitrous bottle's on. Nothing's leaking. So let's hit the nitrous purge, see what it does.
There it is.
I've not even got that wired up. I'm in there trying to test the purge. Whoops. And Austin thought about teeing off of here, but I thought, you know, where that oil's flowing through there, I thought that might affect the readings. So we're going to put it back there in the stock location. We're going to take the sensor itself out. You can just wire them wires together on them 2-prong ones, and it'll read max. That way the check gauges light don't come on. But we just got a cheap little $30 manual oil pressure gauge from Advanced Auto Parts. It's the same one I put in Chris's car. It's the same as that one right there, except for it's for oil. That's for water. But he went with a silver one. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Just this Bosch 8206. Ooh, pressure. And that'll do it. So we had to run down to Ace to get a 1/4 inch to 3/8 adapter, I believe, bushing or whatever you want to call it. And then now I'm gonna wire this one in on this side. Then test the purge. Now I'm gonna heat up the bottle and test the purge again, because the pressure's usually what it's gonna fail. It fails when it's got the pressure on it. Now I got her all wired in. Now I'm gonna heat up the bottle and try it again. So it's just it's too hard to get any pressure in that bottle. Got it up to, ooh, actually it's at 920. Works good. And we don't have any leaks. And no leaks. So we're good to go.